Good morning, folks, and welcome to Belleville, Illinois. I arrived here yesterday. I'm staying at another amazing Harvest host. I had an amazing night's sleep and stayed at this 204 brewery and beer garden. And let me just show you around this place. I'm here in the morning, but I just want to show you the cute grounds. They have this beautiful outdoor patio. There's a restaurant inside, but at night there's karaoke and lots of really fun and cool things going on out here. Look at this beautiful space for just hanging out, playing games. I was lucky to be the only one here. It was so peaceful and with this beautiful greenery right here in the back. And one thing I've noticed in the South and maybe here in the Midwest too, there's lots of crosses around. I really loved the urban, visiting all the big cities, but while I'm here in St. Louis, I'm feeling a little kind of over city tourism, and I'm gonna do a little bit more of the outskirts. So I'm not gonna get in. There's lots in St. Louis I would love to see, but I'm gonna just kind of hang out here and go to called the Cahokia. Cahokia. Ruins, some ancient ruins of people. It used to be, I guess, the largest city, thousands of years ago. And so we're gonna go and check that place out today. So the Cahokia Mounds are the remnants of ancient peoples who lived here. They were called the Mississippians. And 12,000 years ago, the first folks arrived here. And 1,000 years ago, this was actually the largest city in North America. There were 12,000 people living here. And it was a larger city than the size of London and Paris at that time. So scientists have used different artifacts and some writings of people from the 1500s who arrived and documented what they could about the people who lived here. And what is known is that the people built these mounds, and at the top they were like sacred spaces. And the largest one, which I'll show you here in a moment, is where the king or the leader of the group lived. And they were raised up into the sky, and their job was to manage the space between the upper and lower worlds, as well as to help manage and maintain the people living in the middle world, which is the people living here on Earth. This is Monk's Mound. It is the largest prehistoric earth mound in all of the Americas. 14 acres and 100 feet tall. Okay, we're gonna go up here, and I've been doing my cardio at Planet Fitness, so I should be able to do this, right? Okay, we made it. Oh, over there you can see the arch. You can see St. Louis. Beautiful view up here. And here we are at the top of Monk's Mound, which is where the chief would hold important rituals as he fulfilled the duty of managing the space between the upper and lower realms. It definitely feels different up here. There's an amazing breeze. The smell is incredible. Just the earthy, moist smell, and there's lots of bugs, of course. I'm sure it was very different 1,000 years ago when the Mississippians were here and the ruler was up here on this mound in Cahokia Mounds. But even still, you kind of get a sense of how grand it would have been up here. So this was a huge and very important post, integral part of trade. And people would, there's lots of farming, tool making, like arrowheads, that kind of thing. And so communities would come up here to trade. And this is all the way from the Atlantic Ocean and communities all along over there down to the Gulf of Mexico. Imagine that 1,000 years ago. From, down, that's like Arizona area. What happened to the Mississippians? No one really knows, but there's, it could have been a famine, drought, disease. There's no indication of any kind of, what happened to this community. But the guess is that they probably started to integrate with some of the communities that were coming here to trade, and probably integrated into some of what were later the Native American communities that we know of today. Here's a reproduction of what it may have looked like in the city center. They use these huge beams. Whoa, this is cool.